What is type 1 diabetes? In order to understand what type 1 diabetes is, we need to understand what diffusion is within the body. Diffusion is when a solute or a chemical that is in a solution like blood or water passes from one side of a cell membrane to another, the way that oxygen passes through your cell membrane to get inside of your cells. And it does this by following the concentration gradient. So you'll have more oxygen outside of the cell in the blood than you do inside the cell. And so oxygen passes through the cell membrane until equilibrium is achieved. And you would think that glucose would do this. You normally have more glucose outside of the cell than inside, and it needs to get inside to create energy. But it won't do that the same way oxygen does, and that is because your cell structure, the membrane of your cell, won't allow it to pass through. And this is where insulin comes in. Insulin is a peptide created in the beta cells in an area of your pancreas called the islets of Langerhans. And insulin alters the structure of the cell membrane so glucose can get in so you can create energy. This is called facilitated diffusion. There are people who experience the unfortunate happenstance that their bodies will launch an autoimmune response against themselves and attack the beta cells and destroy your ability to create insulin. Your body will use alternative sources of fuel at this point, but those alternative sources of fuel in the process of creating that fuel will create toxic byproducts and you will eventually die. And so you have to take parenteral insulin, meaning it has to be injected into your skin in order to get that glucose into your cells so you can create energy in the conventional way. And that is type 1 diabetes.